the red are the 10s, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
Man, I'm full.
Alright, go ahead.
Hold on. Should I not?
Alright, Stanley.
No, what do I gotta do here?
No, I'm going to show you how to play our new game. This is... Let's see if I can remember what he told me. Anyway, what we got is... It's basically the higher card takes the kitty. Yeah.
Oh.
Anytime the higher cards take the lower cards. Now, what you need to do is... there's some exceptions. Like, these are the face cards, or some of the face cards anyway. And this is wild, and it's called the dragon card. And
Is that like the rook? But you don't want me to mention that.
here's the cards. I'm going to show you how he taught me to play this game. What we have is, you see a series of number cards, the gold ones, and there's some pink ones. And when you're playing around a hand of cards, the cards that's let out, if it's an 8, if I lead out an 8 and Brennan puts out a 5, let's say, and then Mom puts out a bear, the bear is the highest card. And I know it says 1, but it's a face card. It's like an ace.
Oh.
Okay, and let's say it gets back around to me after you three have played a card, and I don't have a green. I can trump it, whatever trumps are. And this is the highest trump card there is. It's a dragon.
Okay.
So nothing can take that. If I want to get her bear card, which is worth 15 points, I can put that down. And then that trick, those 4 cards would belong to me. However, if I did have green, and I played that, that's the highest card in that color.
That takes it all.
That takes it. So she would get that by playing the bear. And that's pretty much all you have to remember. Now there's some tricks to the game. There's this card. It's a wild card and it can be played anytime, no matter what, whether you have the card color that was played originally or not. You can decide at that point to play that card. So let's say, let's go with red. That's played. And the partner wants to throw some points on that suit.
Okay.
Plays that card. And let's say you have red, a point card, but you want these colors. But you have no way of getting it because you've got red, but you also have this. And this could be played at any time.
That would take that.
No, it doesn't take it.
Oh, I don't?
But it holds it.
Oh.
So the next person will play. It's red. But those cards aren't taken yet because it needs... only the rector can take that card set. In the very next hand, next time everybody plays, this card, the rector card, the ruler, has to be played. And no matter who has it, plays it, and they'll get the next set of 4 cards. So actually the rector would take 8 cards in that trick. Now the key to the game is to get 500 points. And the cards each have a face value. Not all of them, but the 5 is 5 points. The bear is 15 points. The 14 is 10 points. The 10 is 10 points. The dragon... Where's the dragon at? I just had it out here. Okay, the dragon is 20 points. That's the highest point value. And the king of trumps is the highest point value at 20 points. Now the other face cards, which I showed you before, is 10 points. And the rector card, which takes all those cards, is 10 points. And
That even takes that one. This one takes that one?
No, that's a good question. These two, whichever's played first, you have to remember the nest. The bird defends the nest. So if this one's played, you don't want to throw this down because it becomes useless. If this is played, you don't want to throw this down because it becomes useless. They're kind of equal.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's only one other point that you can acquire in this game besides these types of cards: the 10s, the 14s, the 5s, the Rector, the Dragon, the Phoenix. Is this card, and that is the only card in the deck that's negative 10 points. So if you collect that card, you lose 10 points automatically. So that can be used strategically too. And when you deal the cards, you deal 11 cards to each person, and there's 6 cards in the middle. Let's go ahead and do this. And it's 11 cards each. I got one too many. Somebody's got too many cards.
It might be me.
So that's 11 cards each and 6 in the middle. At this point, my partner sits across from me. I dealt, so he would bid, and he bids in increments of 5 points. There's no minimum bid, you just bid until
Somebody takes it?
somebody takes the kitty. Now the thing
okay.
is, you just remember that there's 190 total points in the deck, and you're bidding on how many high cards and things that you have in your hand that might be able to take it. You just remember that there's bears. Bears are good in your hand.
Is that a pink?
Yes.
It says it up in the top corner.
Oh, pink, okay.
Yeah. And
So I need to keep it separate from
that's
that.
how you decide on what bid you want to make. A good bid would be 100. I mean, a high bid would be about 125. That's what about an average of what people take it for. Now, once you take the bid, you want to separate your hand into colors, and you want high colors and a lot of them. Discard only non-point cards, and if you do discard a point by accident, that's called reneging, and you end up going back set the bid that you bid in. Okay? And the advantages of taking the middle is to be able to take the trumps, call trumps, and that way you'll have more trumps in your hand than your opponent. So you kind of work together with your opponent, with your team member. If you got a good hand, you don't want to let your opponents have it for nothing. So if you have a good hand, you want to bid. You don't want to leave it with your partner to decide on.
Figure she's gonna have something too, right?
Right. So, and then, like I said, we'll go ahead and continue. Let's say I took the bid.
Right.
And what I'll do is I have a couple bears. I also have the Phoenix, which does me no good without the Rector, but at least maybe something that I lose will come back. My partner might have it. I've got one pink. There's only 3 pink. 3 pinks in the deck. 2, 3, and 4. And 4 is the one with the negative points. Oh, I got another bear. So I had 3 bears. And black. Now my colors are all spread out, so I'm not in a good shape. Now I could, if I had the dragon, I could have paired it with pink and limited people's trumps, but I don't. So I have the lowest trump if I make it pink. These are okay high cards, but I'm missing the 14, and I'm missing the dragon also. I want to eliminate the most colors that I can. That would be 1, and that's non-point, so I'm going to discard that, and I need to discard 5 more. Here's 2. That's 3, so all I have is the bear left there. I need 3 more cards. Now the problem with this, I'm going to have to keep a low black, and it's a point. So I probably would go ahead and discard the other 3 yellow, and that would leave my hand. It looks okay because I got high cards, but I don't have a lot of trumps because I'm going to call it green, and I don't have the dragon. So, my guess, if I make this hand, it would be because my partner, Brendan, had the rector. And then
He does.
we probably would be able to pull this off even without the dragon. The dragon will take one card.
Ooh,
And that solved that.
wow.
We would've made the
He
hand.
loaded him up.
And next time, I guess what we'll do is show a complete, keep complete hand of.
You're not starting it up again. The
Yeah, I'm looking
the
for
Phoenix and the Rector. So if the Phoenix is played, then the Rector has to be played.
Right. The dragon is
Did
the
you want
rook,
your tea?
and Phoenix. So there's ways out.
Come and look, see if the ball game's on.
There's a fruit cocktail.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Like a mother dragon.
Not right now.
Now, because both the Phoenix and the Rector is the ruler, so it doesn't matter what else is played, unless it's the dragon. If the dragon's played first, then
Okay,
the
now
dragon wins. The Phoenix
do
played
like we
first, the
did
Phoenix
before.
wins.
Okay. I think and if we go through a game and I make mistakes, then you can correct me.
Now, what we're going to also do
Are we
is
doing the board game?
first, because,
Okay.
we'll play
Now
the
tell
board
me-
game first.
Tell me what takes what again, so I